effective advice of the game. Starting lineups and tip next. Right. Thunder 9-1 with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander 6, Morant, Wells, Kentavious Caldwell. He's working as a non-staff official. Zach Zarbaton have it first to start the game. Thunder coming off a Friday night blowout over Sacramento, 132 to 101. Entry pass to Hartenstein, 10 to shoot. Hartenstein from Holmgren.
And it has come to fruition to the record of 9-1 to begin.
Jaren Jackson Jr. off glass and down. Jaren 7th.
Nice to see Jaren downhill early. No help defense coming. Had a one-on-one scenario.
Holmgren. Hartenstein again.
Back-to-back assist score combination. The bigs working together.
Morant with a drive. Loose ball picked up by Landale. Picked up by Holmgren defensively. A Jaren 3 is through. And the Grizzlies have the lead 5-4 on the Jaren Jackson triple. Jaren 9 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander drives against Wells. Baseline jumper, short, but he gets his own miss. Challenges Landale and an and one for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Score the bucket, foul on Landale.
Complete the possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander third in the league at scoring at 33 a game, coming off his 9th 30-point game of the season at Sacramento. He's also one of only 4 players so far this year to rack up a 50-point game, had 51 earlier. Jalen Wells from the baseline. What's interesting, Brevin, as I looked at the numbers, the Grizzlies.
That's because in that basketball game, all of the shots that they had been getting for games leading up to, they just knocked them down. Good contest.
Case and Wallace. Wells drives on A.J. Mitchell and stepped out of
KCP, those two, it was nice to see them finally find a little rhythm.
Kick ball, shot clock at 14, and will stay there. Thunder so lead the league in scoring margin. They're plus 15 and a half, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope got decked, and he shakes.
Who has stepped in nicely has been A.J. Mitchell. Went down with the injury early. Nice drop.
Oh, wow, pretty feed, Morant. Caldwell-Pope with the bucket. You're right about A.J. Mitchell averaging almost 17 points a game. Had a double-double in the last outing. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
So good. It's the ground that he covers with the stride that he makes. It makes it so much easier for him.
Morant for 3. And Mitchell, a double-double, had 10 assists against Sacramento. And we got
how well he moves without the ball, which you saw there. KCP, John Morant driving, not just standing and watching.
Holmgren in the lane, forced into a fadeaway over Jaren Jackson Jr. Below his average, he's averaging just under 19 a game. 4-point lead for the Thunder. Morant against Case and Wallace. Very good one-on-one defender. Morant's floater, no, and the rebound to Hartenstein. Just under 12 rebounds a game. Holmgren against Morant, backs him into the paint. Mitchell, his lefty floater is in, and no, take it away on an offensive foul on A.J. Mitchell. Tops in the league, averaging 50 bench points per game. Aldama and Coward, both big pieces of that. Caldwell-Pope off the glass and down. I'll tell you what, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope found the range. Again, Grant off the Wallace miss. Landale open for 3.
The thing that we've seen from KCP is coming in. We may talk about the 3 and D. Good hands there. Landale may be called for a second foul.
Yeah.
But the thing with the defender, so it was nice to see the mid-range go down, and again here, having early success.
And he's also averaging 3.5 assists per game. Hartenstein in traffic, and he'll get a trip to the free throw.
Defender with size, but also a guy that made shots. And then Hartenstein, you see there, is able to grab the rebound off of the miss.
And then a second chance opportunity. Can't happen.
And with Hartenstein, they gave them a trend. Now really be the 4, which is where he is more suited.
Coward, it's off the heel, and Hartenstein.
And how about this? Another test for Cedric Coward here. Now tasked with slowing down SGA.
And then Holmgren knocks down a 3. Chet Holmgren, 34% from beyond the arc on the season. Grizzlies turn it over. A.J. Mitchell underlated against the defense of Aldama. Morant, corner three, bango. Ja Morant. Morant, who had been one for his last. Holmgren with the screen. Hartenstein, the lefty floater. Short, tapped out by Morant, gathered in by Landale. Morant, speed dribble, going at Mitchell. Got Holmgren in the air and drew a foul from Holmgren. And 2 free throws coming from Morant. Also, I'll tell you what, the Grizzlies design team, for all the different uniforms, they always knock it out of the park.
They are as creative as any forms, and even now with the cup courts.
Hartenstein, man, he is just dominating inside. Leak out, Aldama beating Cason Wallace to the rim. Isaiah Joe has come on. A.J. Mitchell out for Oklahoma City.
Morant, he's done a great job. Head up immediately. Get Santi easy.
Coward with a rebound. Jaren against Holmgren. In the lane, Holmgren knocked it loose.
Jaren exposed the basketball a little bit too much. Check Holmgren able to knock it away.
Third Grizzlies turnover. Holmgren turns down the three. Hartenstein.
Got to find where Isaiah Joe is at all times at the three-point line.
Shooter. And there he is. 4-3. Rebound at the 5-minute mark, down 3. Wells against Gilgeous-Alexander, flips it up and in.
Good job on Jalen. Control, able just to fade enough on that little shot in the paint to get it to go down.
Wells with 4, Hartenstein deals. Wallace knocks down the 3. Cason Wallace, 42% from beyond the arc.
Hurting the Grizzlies defense right in the middle, in the heart of their defense, whether it's a roll to the basket for finishes or you saw it there being a playmaker from the free throw line.
Aldama along with the 3. Of the offense for Oklahoma City. SGA misses the 3, tap out rebound. Hartenstein for the visitors. Gilgeous-Alexander off the heel, rebound, cap to whip. Aldama takes middle to the cup, finger rolls it in. Santi Aldama, and a timeout taken by Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams in, Alex Caruso in, along with Chris Youngblood, Isaiah Joe Jr. So Morant out of the game. Coward looking to feed Jaren. Back down against Williams. A Coward 3, bango, Cedric Coward.
Well, for whatever reason, when the ball goes into Jaren, and he has done a great job of getting the ball out quickly to a teammate for a good look.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good tough shot for SGA. Wells calls for it. His 3 is off. It's boarded by Jalen Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander just 2 of 6 to start. Caruso on his step through. Hartenstein and Holmgren both back into the game, and a 3-pointer dances and eventually drops in for A.J. Mitchell.
So protect the ball, move it well. They did both as Landale knocks down the 3, as that was their 14th assist overs that yielded 2 points out of that first quarter.
Highly effective first quarter steal by Caldwell Pope. KCP pull-up 3. Spencer tapping the rebound. Konchar's got it. KCP off the reload. Yes!
He had to hold the Y, partner. Had to hold the Y.
A.J. Mitchell down the lane.
Really like him. I watched a couple of their games, and they stand out for this Thunder team.
He only started 1 game last year. Today was his 3rd start this season. Konchar on the feed. Spencer, Konchar. Shot clock, 5. Morant, no look.
Nice.
Spencer for 3. Bango!
What a setup there by Morant. You have to be aware of his drive to the basket. And Holmgren here, nobody back defensively. Then we're going to step through late.
For 16 assists and baskets. Landale, another 3. Bango! Landale.
Crisp ball move gated by attacks of the paint by Morant.
Jang off with the 3. Holmgren one-handed rebound, fouled by Caldwell Pope. Secure. Second fewest turnovers in the league at 12 a game. Morant with a teardrop off glass.
quickly with that lay-in.
Holmgren in the lane. Good contest by Jaren, but Holmgren able to knock it down.
Where it's been really highly contested, and it's a foul on the other end.
The first team foul on the Thunder here in the second quarter. Spencer feels contact. It's up, it's off, but free throws coming for Cam Spencer. The Grizzlies are doing this against the best defense, 7 of 15 from 3.
And getting the looks that they're able to get here early in the game. The ball moving and even off the...
3 gone by here, second quarter. Holmgren will try a 3, in and out. Rebound called clean from distance. Morant behind the back, levels off, sends it, can't score it, however. Rebound, Jaren Jackson Jr. off the back iron. In the shooting motion, but no air in the whistle.
He'll say his partner. There wasn't a score, but know what we have not heard a lot here in this building is what we just heard, which was oohs and ahs.
Yes.
We heard oohs and last game, and so it's nice to have some familiar sounds in the building again.
Aldama stops on the dime behind the back, and Jaren couldn't reel it in.
Still have the sound of ahs every now and then too.
Yep.
But that's okay because we love it.
Oh, Aldama with a rejection.
Because of Aldama also.
Spencer. Everybody in the building thought there was going to be a whistle. Thunder down 14, and Caruso challenging Spencer. Holmgren forced inside the arc. Jang forced inside the arc. Shot clock at 8. Mitchell. That's boarded by...
Extra effort plays being made by the Grizzlies in this first half.
The effort and the hustle have been off the charts for the Grizzlies. Spencer against Holmgren. KCP, a 3. And Hartenstein, his 7th rebound of the game, and a timeout taken by Oklahoma City. 12 at Golden State. Hartenstein with the catch. Vince Williams Jr. knocked it free. And then Hartenstein grabbing after on the glass. And a 19-2 advantage in bench points. Jaren blocked by Hartenstein. Trying to wrestle it back. He gets it and scores it.
His stick-withedness along with allows Jaren the putback.
A.J. Mitchell, the floater. And Vince Williams Jr. with a release with Morant on the bench. Vince will do his share of initiating of the offense. Aldama against A.J. Mitchell. Coward deals. Jaren for 3. Bango! Jaren Jackson Jr. knocks down a 3, and the Grizzlies have their largest.
We saw great shot making against Dallas Mavericks. We are seeing fantastic ball movement in this first half.
Isaiah Joe off the back iron. Coward rakes in his...
When he gets his hands on the basketball, it's only going to him.
Vince drives, and a blocking foul on Isaiah Joe. It's a foul, Vince Williams Jr. And Oklahoma City can challenge again. Brooks Barnhizer in for the first time tonight, the rookie out of Northwestern. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and one, Cedric Coward the foul.
SGA came down holding his...
And the paint non-restricted area and mid-range. He can hurt you from anywhere on the floor. And he converts the and one.
I said it earlier, there's no place where you sit because in every facet on the offensive end, he's good.
Coward against SGA. Aldama. Spencer. Coward, rhythm 3. Rebound, tap out. Vince Williams Jr. His activity has made a difference. Spencer, that's an illegal screen, Santi Aldama.
There is no faulting the effort that has been put forth here. Will miss time.
And the Thunder relatively small. Jalen Williams straightaway 3 off the back iron. And Wells trying to cap the rebound.
Sterling Landau will be very conscious that he has the 3.
Williams misses again. And the Grizzlies for the Thunder so far. Coward. Bango. Man, Cedric Coward. He's shooting 50, 40, 90.
Quickly he gets his feet set. But again, the timeliness of the pass to allow him to be ready to shoot.
Barnhizer. And now Jalen Williams. 10 to shoot. Looking for a pass opportunity. Isaiah Joe's three. Down the well it goes for Isaiah Joe. 44% from beyond the arc. Vince tees up a three. Coward trying to keep it for the Thunder. Thunder wrapping up a 4-game road trip. They lost at Portland, their only loss of the season. They blew a 22-point lead against the Trailblazers in the Rose City. Aldama.
Casey Wallace did a good job of continuing to hustle.
Kornheiser offensive rebound. Isaiah Joe, another three and a Grizzlies timeout. Thunder responding with some hustle plays of their own so far tonight.
Yeah, the Thunder come out in zone defense here. And all of what the Grizzlies did to get to this point, they're going to have to continue.
Wells for three. Down the well it goes for Jalen Wells.
And look at that. Get the ball to the middle. Because when it gets there, everyone condenses. They do. Quick pass. Rhythm shot for Wells.
Gilgeous-Alexander short. Rebound tapped to an open area. Coward drives into the lane, sets up Wells. Jalen backing down against Cason Wallace. Shot clock at 6 for Coward. Around a Landale screen, weaving his way, finding his area, but off the iron.
Good defense there.
Isaiah Joe's had the hot hand. Oh, and they trail at halftime. So this is a team that knows how to make up ground.
And being down does not mean that you're out.
SGA pressuring Wells on the ball.
There's that ball pressure that Coach Schmidt talked about expecting here in this third quarter.
Jaren for three, knocks it down. That's one way to beat the ball pressure.
7-footer to knock down the three.
Highly efficient night for Jaren. 3 for 3 from 13 points. Holmgren drives, dishes. SGA drive from three-point territory. And that one off. Wells has a driving angle, off balance, overshot it, but an offensive rebound by Landale. Shot clock down to 8. Morant against Hartenstein. Sets up Landale, corner three, and the rebound.
Landale, a lot more comfortable we've seen this year, not shooting threes from the top of the key areas.
And A.J. Mitchell draws a foul that'll put him at the free throw line. Foul. The bleep I'm supposed to go. It's all good. And it's a process because you're learning a new system. You want to learn it in such a way that it becomes instinctive and you can make decisions on the fly, and you're seeing that this team...
About the word I talk to people have to use is patience. And because of it was, yes, the injuries, KCP, pull-up jump shot, not good. But because of the end, it was brand new. Not just a brand new system, but it's a brand new coach as to what it takes to get your players to play hard and execute on a regular basis. So everything for this team was brand new. And Holmgren and Hartenstein continue to have the connection. A lot of that was Hartenstein in the middle. As Morant takes the bump, no call, can't for her.
Holmgren, wide open three. Landale taps it. KCP gets it, and a loose ball foul on him.
Pressure on himself to perform, and that's a great quality. It's leadership 101. Always thinking about what he can do better, and that pushes everybody else around him to do better as he knocks down a shot. Jaren said, I was just got to me.
Hey, hug it out. Cason Wallace curls. Holmgren running start, and Jaren with a block, but a foul. And I don't know if I'm just noticing it more, but I'm seeing more five-guy conversations on the floor and better communication about
talking to one another within plays, after plays, and I think all of that is a function of, like you said, learning more, but also understanding you want to learn as a unit. You can learn as an individual, but the concept, they are starting to get down more and more.
Cason Wallace, the steal. His second of the game. Wallace drives on Morant, blocked by Jaren, and a foul called. Now they call it on Morant. They do. That's 4 on Morant. Wallace tries to turn the corner. Hartenstein, stolen, look ahead. Wells. And could not convert. Thunder doing a good job getting back in transition defense. Grizzlies got to stop the ball. A.J. Mitchell, that's just too easy.
Nice push by A.J. Mitchell. Off rhythm for him to be able to cleanse himself.
Morant.
Will allow the rim runs for Morant later.
Gilgeous-Alexander rattles that one down. He's got 15. The lead is down to 7 from 19. Gilgeous-Alexander, top of the key. Wallace, an angled three, is off the iron, and Landale, good box office. Jaren doing his work early, but can't bring it to him. Now they've got it. And a foul on Cason Wallace.
Inside the paint.
Oh, Aldama lost it, trying to get it to somebody. How about Cedric Coward? Shot clock at 2. Coward, Landale. Lost the offensive.
On some of these offensive possessions.
A.J. Mitchell, 4-3.
Impressive.
Yep. They're not.
They are the league's best for a reason. It's for the Grizzlies. It's a matter of trying to continue to play the right way. Players to stay ready at all times because they have no problem going deep and even deeper into their bench to
Jalen Williams. Morant.
Shot is there, partner.
Yep.
It is.
In that game 3, the Thunder came from 29 down to win. And that was, of course, after Morant got hurt in that game. In game 4.
That was the end of the series, pretty much.
When Morant got hurt in game 3.
Yes, and then that run that they made in the second half pretty much put a stamp on it.
Caldwell Pope. Yes, Morant for 3 against the shot clock.
Those threes that he's made tonight have come from that corner. The Thunder have done a good job with their bit and their offensive set.
Morant will try again. Rebounds again. He's working on a streak of 2 consecutive double-doubles. A.J. Mitchell on the attack. Hartenstein, he's got his double-double. 3rd straight double-double for Hartenstein, and 3 on the season. Aldama will try for 3. Kate. Lob, too tall for Hartenstein. Oh, they call an offensive foul.
Now the Grizzlies need a spark, and they have been able to be sparked by their bench. Cedric Coward and Santi Aldama have been, but Vince Williams Jr. in that first half was as much a part of the Grizzlies' success as anyone else.
Thunder zone look, and Vince Williams Jr. shoots over the top of it.
But the Grizzlies tonight have allowed the offensive players to get in good scoring position.
Caruso into the game. That 3 comes up short, but it rebounds right back to him. Isaiah Joe in, driving, dishing. Caruso will try again, miss again. Rebound, Jaren Jackson off the floor for the Thunder.
Remember, they used Caruso in that playoff series to do a good job of keeping Jaren away from post position.
Wells curls in the lane. An Aldama 3. Bango! Santi Aldama. Big time make from downtown. The lead back to 7. Point make by Santi tonight. Wallace finds Williams in the corner. 3.5 remaining in the 3rd. Gilgeous-Alexander. Turnaround jumper. Money.
Just make it hard to the tune of 7 of 16 from the floor for SGA.
19 points, but on 16 shots. Jaren hooks. Rebound. Vince gives SGA a little bit of space. Gets hung up on a screen. SGA foul on Jaren Jackson Jr. Second foul for Jaren, but it's a 3-shotter.
You can test shots, just jump straight up in the air. You're not gonna block it, so don't even put yourself in jeopardy.
SGA makes. Now this from Auto Owners 18 in the 3rd quarter to help the rally for the Thunder. And they have a first to start the 4th.
a lot of it wasn't even turnovers. But you would think that maybe there was a turnovers that allowed the score. The only issue in that third quarter.
KCP, Caruso with a low blow. Spencer. And it's boarded by Holmgren. As second in the NBA, he's averaging 12 points in third quarters this year. Thunder matched their largest lead of the game. Holmgren. A.J. Mitchell forced inside the arc. Conchar boards. Kendall Morant, Spencer, and Conchar.
Right, they force him inside the arc, and they force him to a right-hand drive and score.
Morant.
We just can't buy one tonight, partner.
Cason Wallace lost it, got it back. Holmgren, blocked by Landale. KCP on the pickup and then fouled from behind by Hartenstein. That's 4 on him. Conchar, 4-3, John Conchar. He's now 4 of his last 5, 83. Cason Wallace with the drive, came up short. Conchar. Caruso tried to rake it free. Conchar did a good job to bring it to him. Wallace back the other way. Bodies everywhere. No foul, out of bounds to Memphis. They have tweaked his back in the first half, and there's something bothering him right now.
This one looks more like a lower leg situation.
Shot clock down to 5. Caldwell Pope, step back, it's a 3. It's through for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. First three-point game.
Grizzlies needed that in a bad way.
Caruso out of the corner. Can't deliver a 3. Hartenstein, an offensive rebound and a stick back. And Kentavious called gum wrapper. And then Morant's pass deflected out by Mitchell. Spencer against Caruso on the sideline. Aldama floats and hits. And a foul. Foul on Hartenstein will be number 5. See, there's Justin Van Dyne. No more talking. Here we go.
I like when everybody's upset.
Yeah.
Really, just no side. No one else should be. If both sides are upset, then I just hear a tie game here in the fourth quarter.
A.J. Mitchell. 9 to shoot. Isaiah Joe forced to put it on the deck. Caruso cuts. Oh, and a great pass to A.J. Mitchell. Caruso with the assist.
That's Caruso's hands before he let it go.
Spencer leans in and draws contact. The 2 free throws coming for Cam Spencer. 2 for 2 tonight. Thunder, one of the better fourth quarter teams in the league, an average scoring margin of 3 points in fourth quarters. That's third best. With the Grizzlies trying to rally from 7 down after the Thunder erased a 19-point lead. And that guy had all.
This will not be one of those games where he does not have to play in the fourth quarter. With Mitchell, one thing they have to do is make him, got to keep him right hand. When they make him go right, he wants to pivot to get back to the left. He's not shooting right off the dribble. Left-hand drive, he's going to score.
Aldama missing with the hook. Holmgren the rebound. Aldama tried to get it back, and Santi picks up the foul. A.J.
hand drive.
Thunder by 2, and Vince Williams Jr. Nope, this is going to be a Cam Spencer foul. A.J. Mitchell, who played junior level ball overseas with Victor Wembanyama, goes to his left. Contact and a foul. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And Mitchell will go to the free throw line.
There's a scores. A high success of slowing him down.
Now this from Auto Owners Insurance. Mitchell taking advantage of the opportunity as a starter again today. No Lou Dort
goes along. You get those 2 back. And him playing at this level.
Jaren, 10 to shoot, trying to create some space. Wheels inside, hooks. Man, that rim doesn't want anything this half. Argue with the quality of some of the looks the Grizzlies have gotten. Holmgren going downhill, blocked by Aldama. Second block, Santi. Backdoor, Spencer. Jaren, a walk-up three. He got fouled, and 3 free throws coming for Jaren.
Now you get 3 free throws and the possession.
The Thunder to their championship, and Jaren just won a 3. No more.
No more here.
And Morant trying to jump past. So the Grizzlies out of that get 1 point. Isaiah Joe misses a 3. Offensive rebound, Cason Wallace. Joe on the baseline. Tapped by Hartenstein. If the Grizzlies don't end up winning this game,
Look towards is, again, having to deal with the ball pressure of this Oklahoma City Thunder defense. It's what did the...
Hartenstein.
And the thing about it, partner, is not turnovers. What they're doing, though, is the Grizzlies have no level of comfort in their half-court sets.
Then Jaren misses the 3.
It means no rhythm is what we're seeing from the Grizzlies offense here in the second half.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander back in, misses that. They have 9 in the second half. Jaren, a step-back 3. It's off. Oklahoma City Thunder and what they have been able to do defensively this year.
And also, there's a little bit in the Dallas game, if you look at those offensive numbers. The first half is SGA, the step back here, the Grizzlies.
And the Grizzlies only 26 paint points, not getting a piece of the paint. Morant tries to change that. What a pass to Aldama. Wow, timeout Oklahoma City. The 8th assist by... Shot clock at 10 for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Wells, crosses him over, fades, fires a 3 and hits. 29 for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
They have done exactly that. 8-point lead for the Thunder here in the 4th.
Their largest advantage of the night. Aldama, a 3, well short. SGA and Caruso for the Thunder, trying to close this out, deflected by Aldama. SGA, another step back 3, another make. Money
Was able to take over in the second half, and you see here in this second half, SGA able to take over as Landau able to get the offensive rebound putback. Consecutive stops and quick scores for this Grizzlies team.
SGA drives on Coward, steps through, scoops, scores, and it's foul. SGA has taken over. He's got second half.
The first half, we thought he did a good job. Kept him under wraps.
Coward volleys
Tip in.
the Jaren Jackson Jr. miss in. But it's a 10-point deficit with 2.
Here in the second half for SGA.
Holmgren.
The long enough stretch to take advantage against these type teams.
Learn how hard you have to play, how long you have to play, and the mental strength that you have to play.
The gap comes up with the steal. A good job by Morant there to get back into play.
The road, then a trip to San Antonio before coming back here on November the 20th when they face the Sacramento Kings.
They play against this Thunder team. You're going to see physical defense, passing lane. The Boston Celtics is up and down with what is going on with them right now, but they're going to have to become accustomed.
Cason Wallace, boarded by Jackson. Jaren. You can't argue with the call.
For everyone.
And when the Grizzlies have gotten Holmgren. Jackson against Hartenstein. And a trip to the free throw line to get the Grizzlies.
For the regular season, that was the one area in which they just totally dominated the Grizzlies in terms of ball pressure and forcing the turnovers, and they would do it in bunches. Here tonight, it was the number
Now, we talked about it with the pinnacle effective advice of the game. Casey Wallace misses the 3. 5 fewer turnovers than they force, and G.G. Jackson
has been their opponents, and they've been able to do that by forcing the turnovers.
PJ. Second in the league in steals at 10 a game. They got 10 steals and 3 blocks tonight.
Championship teams
For the Thunder over the Grizzlies. And the Thunder just going to dribble it out. G.G. Jackson trying to have a little bit of fun with A.J. Mitchell. And that's the ball game. Thunder fashioned their largest rally for a win this season, coming from 19 down to win it 114.